I'm here with AY. Many of you will have known him from the protests up and down the country. You go that step further than anyone else I know. You go into these hotels, you show the public what is actually happening, the truth that the mainstream media will not show. And I appreciate it, and I know many of my viewers will.
Yeah.
How did you get into this?
Do you know what, Adam? About 2 years ago, I wasn't really interested in politics. I'm ashamed to say I wasn't really interested in the country either, to be fair. I was just getting up in the morning, working in that just in that routine, really. And then I wasn't involved in social media, and one day I just see a TikTok, and I just couldn't believe it to be true, you know, and I thought, I'm one of these, I want to see it for my own self. And I thought, I'm going to go to some of these hotels and I'm going to have a look. And then I couldn't believe what I was seeing, to be honest with you.
Well, look, it's people like you that have opened many people, millions really, up and down the country about what is really happening. I've got to say, it was your videos where I see some of the ones where AY actually walks into these hotels, don't you? You know the rules, you know the law, and he goes in there and he exposes the security, the conditions, and the locations of these places. I mean, what is probably the worst thing you've seen in these hotels, would you think?
The worst thing that always stays with me the most is how close some of them are to actual schools. Yeah, and there's one of them, and I keep badgering on about it. It's the one in Derby. The rooms are here, and the school playground is here. They're overlooking into a playground. Yeah. And I just think to myself, where's the safeguarding in this? You know, it's crazy, and so they're the worst ones for me. Yeah. Do you know, because I look at that and I think they've got others where I go in, I look at all these notice boards, and I just can't believe it. Yeah.
Look, I know you from Epping, so obviously I got the information about the attacker of the 14-year-old girl, and I was there, and then it was within a few days the protest started and we started knowing each other. And that, look, there is a trend up and down the country from many of these men, sexual crimes. Do you think, it is my opinion, that it's because they're coming from countries where women are treated like third-class citizens, where the attitude against age of consent and how you treat young girls, and then this government is dumping these men en masse into towns and not expecting this behaviour to happen. It's inevitable, isn't it? And when the left say, oh, it's not all of them, look, I don't think it's all of them. Do you?
No,
no. Look, but we need a small amount, and we've got a big problem.
It doesn't matter if it's just one. Yeah, one is too many. Yeah, and we have seen, and I just look over the summer when all this started coming out. Yeah, you had you had Bournemouth, you had Portsmouth, you had Epping, you had Norwich, and all of a sudden these little sexual assaults was coming out, gruesome rapes and all sorts. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Why wasn't it coming out before that? And I think it's because they didn't want it to come out. Yeah. But during that time, it never had no choice, did it? And so I don't think they're isolated incidents. No. And like what you said, they are coming from third world countries where they have no regard for women. Yeah, they don't have no regard for me and you. No. Yeah, which is bad enough. Yeah, and then they've got no regard for women. Look at Canary Wharf, a processing centre, Adam. He comes into the country one day, the next day, he's walking through an open door into someone's house. Yeah. Now, who thinks it is okay to walk into an open house? No.
But one thing, look, if I was, say, in one of these villages in Sudan, whoever you want to say it, and someone said to me, if you travel to France, you get a bit of money together or whatever, you can go to Britain, they will put you in a hotel, going to feed you 3 times a day. If you stay there long enough, they give you a house, right? You don't have to pay for healthcare or anything. What would you do? I know what I would do. I would get in.
But one thing I wouldn't do.
So can you blame them?
Do you know what? One thing I wouldn't do, I would not be leaving my wife and children there. Yeah, because there's no way on earth I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. And to me, to be sleeping in a 4, 5-star or 3-star hotel or a 2-star hotel, or a 1-star, I don't give a I would not be sleeping at night in a nice warm bed, eating 3-4 meals a day while my wife